Good morning. So, let's do a reading for Cancer for the month of September 2017. No, baby. Cancer 2017. Cancer 2017, September. The entire month of September for Cancer 2017. September, the entire month of September. The entire month of September for Cancer 2017. Cancer, 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 Cancer. I feel like you're very focused. Right now. But we want the all energies for the entirety of September. Advice, messages, and energies for Cancer for September 2017. Please, God. Please, God. A little bit clumpy today. That one wants to come out. Alright. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Cancer 2017, September. Cancer, 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 Cancer. It's a hard energy. You guys must be in your shell. You got the moon at the top. Alright. At the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords reversed. This can either be a fight that has ended. Sharp words were spoken. And no one really won. Maybe a fight is over, or you just don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to have that kind of energy around anymore. You just don't want to fight. So in the past we have the Three of Coins. I don't know if you guys can see that. Three of Coins reversed. You're not working well with others, or you were in a situation where you weren't working well with others. It can be financial situation. You're not working very well with your finances. You aren't able to move forward, or you aren't seeing things come to fruition where you are with your finances. This can be a breakup of a work situation, where a breakdown of the situation where things just aren't going right. Things aren't going your way. My voice is getting a little bit cloudy. That usually indicates that I'm not supposed to say that. So, this might just be that you aren't working well with others. You aren't able to mesh well with others. It can also be a third-party situation with an earth sign, but I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling it's more like just collaboration and being able to work with others. It's just not working. You don't have that cohesive unit that you need. So the current situation, we have the Tower card, but it's in reverse, and that's your challenge. And then under that, the situation we have is the Page of Coins reversed and the Eight of Swords upright. Guys, what's going on? Alright, so like bad business dealings. This can also be about bad business dealings. The Eight of Swords can be about narcissism. I had it come up for Taurus too, but I'm like using a different deck, so I don't even know. This can be a person, possibly, who is acting like a narcissist, or it can be that, let me explain the cards first. So like the Page of Coins upright usually is like a messenger, or a person who comes in who offers some new venture for like finances or stability or spirituality or something like that. So like when it's reversed, it might affect you negatively, or this person isn't, well, when it's reversed and it's coming at you, it can just be like the upright version just coming at you. So it's from the outside coming at you. But it can affect you negatively. My cats are going nuts. And then with the Eight of Swords, this is the narcissist card because this person is like blindfolded and bound in the middle of all of these swords. And they're just like surrounded by all of the swords. And swords usually indicate fears and illusions and thoughts that things will go wrong. And you feel trapped by them even if they aren't truth. So like that's why it's an illusion. Fears are always an illusion unless they actually, happen. So the reason why this is a narcissist card is because people will do that. People will like say, oh, this will happen, and this will happen, and this will happen. Oh, what if this happens? And oh my God, and the world's gonna blow up if this happens. But like it's always like not founded in truth. So that's like a narcissist card. They'll make a situation seem scarier than it is so that you feel trapped and you won't be able to move forward. So somebody in your situation is making people feel this way, or making you feel this way, feel like you are trapped. When the truth is that you can just take off the blindfold, realize that the lies and the illusions are not real, and you can just move forward any way you want to. And so like for your challenge is the Tower, a very strong energy, guys. This is some hard energy to go through. So like the challenge is the Tower reversed, and that's like trying to avoid disaster. So like right now you have actually probably the Tower upright in your situation where things are coming down all around you, and you are trying desperately to keep that from happening. You are trying to keep something from falling apart that needs to fall apart, and you need to let go of control. And just like trusting God and believe everything will be okay. So at the foundation of your situation is the Page of Swords upright. The Page of Swords upright can talk about a fast news coming in. Pages are always messengers, and if they're not messengers, then they're actual physical children. So this is truth. Swords are always about the truth and thoughts and communication, and when the Page of Swords comes in, it is a person who is communicating a truth, a person who is delivering a message, a person who is seeking knowledge maybe, or learning about the truth, communicating. It can possibly be you commuting from one place to another, although it's not usually with a page that it happens like that. It's usually just a message that comes in. And then at the top of your thoughts is the Moon card, which is one of your cards. The Moon card can talk about secrets. It can talk about things that are not revealed. And right now, you may have some secrets on your mind that you are not revealing. It also may be that you have some psychological things that you need to look at, because the Moon can also talk about deep psychology that you need to review. Sorry. In order to move forward in a healthy way. I'm sorry, I have this precariously placed so you guys can see the cards actually. Alright, so anyway, like deep psychology, like narcissism. Narcissism is a deep psychology that you need to review. It isn't usually curable. Narcissism isn't usually curable because the people who are narcissistic are like, there's nothing wrong with me and I don't see anything wrong with my beliefs. And everybody can, like, you know, just deal with me. They push all of their faults onto everybody else and they blame everybody else besides themselves. And so they never actually look deeply within, and they always, you know, just throw all of their problems on everybody else and have everybody else just deal with them. So it's not really curable unless you actually acknowledge it and go through it and deeply inspect yourself. So that's kind of like a very deep psychology that needs to be like looked at, inspected, and figured out. But I'm not saying that, you know, maybe you are, maybe you aren't a narcissist, but so like the moon can also talk about those fears, releasing those fears and letting go and moving forward. It can talk about like really deep emotions, really deep, all of those things that are just deep inside you, a deep knowing. It can talk about intuition too. This is a Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio card as well. So it can be any one of those signs that are on your mind right now. It feels more like you have secrets. It feels more like you have secrets coming in that you don't want to be revealed. And you are trying to control a situation which is falling apart. And because like you have the Three of Coins reversed, you have the Tower, you have Page of Pentacles reversed, you have all of these things reversed that are kind of like, you know, things being torn down and you taking control by making like this fearful situation. It might be inside your own head. You might be like trapping yourself inside your own head and thinking about all of these fears that could go wrong if you try to do something when that isn't the truth. And you're trying desperately to keep the situation from falling down, but it needs to. It really needs to. It just, you know, let go, have faith. God is there to, he destroys things and he destroys situations, but it's for your own good and it's for the betterment of everyone. And he will put you back into a position that is much better for you, that is healthy for you, that is on your path and your purpose and meant for you, if you just follow, you know, guidance and not try to control things so much. Don't have fear so much. Fear is part of the negativity that is like the devil energy. Fear comes from that energy. You have faith, and that is from the love God energy. And then in your future is the Queen of Wands upright. This energy can be a person. It can be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person. But it's very fiery, it's very passionate, and it's very in control of those passions and fire. I swear my cats are going crazy. So, it's about life and creation and fire and passion and charisma and being able to take control and lead. So this person might be affecting you. I don't think this is you. I think this is a person that is affecting the situation. You are more of a water sign. You're a water energy. But she's upright. So she could affect the situation in a good way. Alright, so like in this energy line, this is either you or this is the opposite person. And in this energy line, this is either you or the opposite person. So we'll figure all that out. Right here we have the Strength card reversed. And that can also be a Leo person. But the Strength card upright usually talks about a a situation where you have to display some form of control over either yourself or like all of the inner turmoil that you have inside, or you have to display some sort of control in the outer environment. Some grace, some compassion, some empathy, some leadership. You have to display that. But with it reversed, you're not doing that. You're not gaining control over yourself. You're letting these fears control you. You're letting those doubts control you, the illusions. Oh my God, seriously. I don't know what they're doing, but they are nutty right now. So, like, in the environment. Give me a minute. Isis, what in the world are you doing? She just looks at me like, what? Hi, baby. Come here. You silly thing. All right. Hi, baby. Oh, yeah. Boy, she is frisky today. Oof. Anyway. Wow. So, like, here, give me a minute and I'll get back to it. Well, I don't want to, go through this and not have, like, your cards, shown yet. So we have the Seven of Swords, the Page of Cups, Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Death card, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Star reversed. And I'll be right back. Alright, anyway. So, like, the Seven of Swords is sneakiness. This can be in your environment, or this can be how people are seeing you right now. The Seven of Swords talks about sneakiness and lies and thievery and just shadiness all around. You guys are doing something shady. I think I mentioned this before in my personal profile on Facebook. There's this energy surrounding Cancers right now where you guys are just being shady, or somebody around you is being shady. And they're up to no good. And you guys need to take care of that. It's either you or it's somebody else. But that's the Seven of Swords energy. Seven of Swords can also talk about stealing your power back. So either somebody is around you is stealing their power back, or you are stealing your power back. But with this Strength card reversed here, it doesn't seem like it's you. It seems like it can be somebody else. But there is something shady going on here, and it needs to come down. It needs to be revealed. It needs to be figured out, because this does not look like a healthy situation right now. And that's probably why we have this hard energy, and you guys are in your shell right now. And so, like, in your hopes, fears, and emotions right now, you have the Page of Cups reversed. When the Page of Cups is reversed, pages are always children or messengers. And when it's reversed, it can be somebody who's acting like a child, who is being emotionally like a child, like playing mind games and playing emotional games, and like having temper tantrums and throwing fits, and just sulking and pouting and all of those horrible childlike immature things. So yeah, you guys need to really take control of this. You guys have the Strength card reversed. My goodness. And then at the end of this, we have the Ace of Swords reversed, which is like lies and deception and not knowing your truth. I mean, I'm trying to be like really balanced here with how I'm saying this, but like, this is what I'm seeing. It's like, it can go one way or it can go the other way. I don't want my Cancers to be like, you did me wrong by saying it was this way, but when it was actually this way. So, like, trying to do you guys right by giving both sides of the story. And when reversals come around, they can mean one of two things. And there's a positive way to view a reversal, and there's a negative way to view a reversal. But, like, with all of these cards here, you got sneakiness and shadiness, you got immaturity, you got lies and deception, you have secrets right here, upright, and deception, and, you know, there's this, you know, massive thing that needs to come down, and there's even the narcissist card in here. And I'm trying to, like, you know, make this more positive than it looks, but, I mean, seriously, it looks like there is definitely some situation that's going on that's just not right, not good, and it's shady business, and you guys need to take care of this, or somebody else is going to find out about it, and they will take care of it for you. So you guys had better get on the up and up, and, you know, figure this out, or karma is going to come along and kick you in the head, and you're not going to like it. Like this right here, this situation where everything's coming tearing down, that's karma coming to kick you in the head. You didn't want to fix the situation, so God comes in and, like, sends this bolt of lightning to tear everything down and destroy everything. So in this opposite energy line, we have the Death card. The Death card can talk about a Scorpio person. It can also talk about a transformation, somebody who is going through a transformation or changing, a situation that might be changing, just the energy of transformation and change going on. I find it very ironic that I wore this shirt today. So yeah, and then, so we have Scorpio, transformation, change, rebirth, but more in the ends of it's ending. Something's ending, and it's not being reborn yet. It's just transforming. So it's going down right now, but it will be reborn again. So in the environment, we have the King of Swords here, upright, who is a very truthful person, a very just person, very logical and analytical, not so much in their emotions, extremely does not work from their emotions at all. They work from the logic, and they work from the facts, and they see things very clearly. It's black and white usually, and like they take everything into account, and they look at the facts. It's all about the facts, balance, and justice, and it's the king too. So this is a very strong air energy that's coming into this situation, and it can be like this Scorpio person who is being viewed as the King of Swords, and they're bringing change with them. They're bringing on this tower situation. In their hopes, fears, and emotions is the Queen of Coins, and the Queen of Coins can talk about a person or an energy of a person or a situation that is very stable, very balanced, very very generous and very kind and financially stable, spiritually stable. That can just be the energy of that kind of person. They are abundant and calm and stable and very well grounded. But then in the outcome of this side, we have the star reversed. The star can talk about a Aquarius person. It's looking away from the moon, though, so I'm thinking they're not looking at the secrets. This can be just an Aquarius person, because the King of Swords is Aquarius, and Aquarius is ruled by an earth sign, or an earthy planet. They're very grounded, they're very firm in their beliefs, and they can bring about change. But the star reversed can talk about not following the path of like inner truth, or a hope or a dream or a wish that doesn't come true. It can just be that the star reversed is affecting this. It's just like the star upright is affecting this. It might be in a negative way, but it's the upright version. Like it's a destiny. It's a truth. It's a path that God intends. When it's reversed, though, it can talk about that not being fulfilled, or it's taking a very long time to fulfill. It's just a destiny, a wish. So yeah, Cancers. Let's see if we can find you some advice. Holy cow, what is going on with my kitties? Silly butts, oh my god. Anyway. Hannah, what are you doing? I swear. You silly butts. Anyway. September, Cancers. Please, 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 please give us advice for these silly Cancers. Ah, there you go. There you are right now. This is your actual major arcana card. The Chariot, an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower, public recognition. This is also the Victory card. It's about self-control. One more minute, please. Holy cow. Okay. Maybe we can get through this reading. Anyway. Cancers. So, like, the Chariot card is you, basically. This is your major arcana card, and this is your life lesson path. It's all about, like, usually right here, this guy actually has reins on his horses, but that's not usually the way that it's depicted. The way it's usually depicted is with a man who has no reins, but he has a chariot, and above the chariot is a cloth that has a lot of stars on it, and that is supposed to symbolize the universe. And the life lesson for a Cancer is, in order to control themselves, the white and the black, the negative and good energy inside of yourself, you put your willpower into it. You take the time to assess everything. Like with the moon, you're supposed to go in and look at these deep secrets that might be inside of you, like the deep psychology and things. And so you apply your willpower to that. You apply your empathy and your compassion towards yourself. You apply insight into your deep emotions, and you pull those negative and positive energies together, and you are able to progress in your life in a positive way. You use positive energies, and you use positive affirmations and deep introspection in order to pull these two very, very opposite energies into a forward movement so that you can progress better. And if you have all of this negative energy around you, like you have secrets and lies and deception, and you just like aren't controlling yourself at all, then you need to follow this life path destiny that you have for yourself, that is the Chariot card. And you need to pull yourself together and exercise some control over yourself, over those inner turmoil, over the inner emotions, and put yourself in a positive place, in a positive heart set, in a positive mindset. Follow your soul, follow your path. And when you do that on the inside, you will also be able to do that on the outside, and you will be able to progress things in a positive way with positive intentions and positive outcomes. And this tower situation won't ever, like, it won't upset anymore. Like, when you follow your destiny, you follow your path, you follow, positivity, when you engage in positivity and assert control over yourself so that you don't fall into the negative too much, or fall into the, positive too much, because you can do that. When you exert control over those two energies and make them move forward in a productive way, you will not have these tower situations come about. You will be more open to change. You will be more open to giving other people control. You'll be more open to collaboration and more community-minded. So yeah, 2 more cards for Cancer, please. Sorry, I kind of went on a spiel. I don't even know if, that resonates at all. It might for some people. Two more cards, please, for Cancer. Keep reversing them. 2 more cards, please, for Cancer for September. Advice, please. There's another reverse card. That would help us. Two more cards, please, for Cancer for September 2017. Advice. Advice for this situation, please. Just like that one. The world. The world is all about growing up and maturing, stepping through karmic cycles, learning from the past. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. The World card is all about growing and maturing and learning life lessons and stepping through karmic cycles. When something, if you notice a pattern in your life that keeps going on and on and on, and certain situations always seem to happen, or situations usually turn out in a certain way, that is a karmic cycle that is within yourself that you need to inspect, that you need to look at, that you need to learn from and grow from, and you will evolve and you will become, you know, your life path destiny, that learning that you need to do. And usually it's in various depths of understanding. So like once you learn it on one level, which it might be very superficial, you will have that same lesson come around to you again on a deeper level, and then on a deeper level. Like it will be in your life somewhere on a very superficial level, and then it will be more on the inside of you, and then it will be more like on the heart level or on the mind level, and then it will be on a deeper level in your soul, so in your spirituality. And that's how karmic lessons move. They're in cycles, and it's usually the same type of lesson over and over and over again until you learn it, until you get it very deeply learned. And then once you learn that, you can step outside of that karmic cycle and you will have evolved. One more card, please, for Cancer. One more card, please, for Cancer. September 2017. The situation, please. Advice. 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 2. There's the Strength card again. And Faith. Strength. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. This is that reversed card that you guys had. You need to exert some control over yourself. That's that card again. You need to exert some control over yourself. Find some inner discipline to control those 2 horses and move forward productively. And then the Dreamer also, with this Tower situation going on, with this big destruction going on that you're trying to fight against, you need to have faith. You need to trust. A leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities. The Dreamer, that's the Fool card. So yeah, guys, I don't know. Have faith. Look inside yourselves. Mature. Use that strength and become the chariot you guys are meant to be. It's very much all about you and what you want to do. If you don't have faith, if you don't have the strength in the world, and you don't like evolve, then this situation is going to be very bad for you. I have a feeling. You need to come out with the actual truth. You need to stop this negativity. You need to stop that lies. You need to stop the deception. Come on out, speak your truth, and speak the truth. And, you know, the truth will always, always, always set you free. So yeah, guys, that was your September 2017 reading. If you'd like to have a reading with me, my information is in the description, along with all of my spreads. Yeah, and if this does not resonate with you, then please check out your ascending moon and Venus sign. Venus is for relationships and money. The moon is for your emotions. And the ascending sign is for how people see you and how you're conducting yourself in public. So yeah, I hope you guys do have a great September. Please try to work through this with as much faith and strength as possible, and I will talk to you later.